All right, part 5 of the color wheel, or the color packet, paint packet. I don't know what I'm saying. So, this is all about color intensity. And I will tell you this is the least appealing page. It's just not visually pretty. But what it's asking you to do is it wants you to paint yellow in this square. And like I said, use a bigger brush. You are in control of the brush. Hold it like a pencil or a pen. Once you are comfortable, you can slowly creep to the edges. If you need to, you can turn the packet. And then make sure any excess, smooth it out. Okay. Now this is 3Y, 1 violet. It means 3 parts yellow, 1 part violet. So 3 blobs of yellow, 1 blob of violet, which is purple. So the easiest way to do it is go 1, 2, 3, and then I do need to make violet first. I'm going to start with my red and a little bit of blue. More blue. There we go. There she is, violet. Now I'm going to take one part, and mix all that together. It makes a terrible color. Oh, it's just terrible. I mean, if you're painting your house in browns, this might work for you, but in this class, I don't know. It's just a terrible color. But this is what the packet's asking from you. It often shows every single stroke. For some reason, the purples we purchase are a specific type of mixture, and the pigments are just not very flat. They are see-through, they are transparent. And I just want you to make the best of this page. Okay, come along here, smooth out my excess. If you notice areas are lighter and darker, try and make them all the same. Okay. Next is 2 parts yellow, 2 parts violet. I would clean your brush. I about need a new palette here, but you're welcome to always get more. So 2 parts yellow. I need to make more violet again. Here we go. I'll make a whole bunch. Alrighty, there she is. Get all that excess off of your paintbrush here. We could call this 1 and then 2. Mix it all together, it makes a horrible color again. But you are learning that when you add the complement to a color, it makes the color less intense, less bright. This may look very similar. If that happens, I will do another layer because we do want a gradual change. And I hope you're realizing with this tutorial that this is a learning process. You are learning something you may never done before. There's a whole world out there of color theory, and this is just the start of it. And it does take practice, which means failing, which means trying again, which means you're not going to be perfect all the time. So now I'm going to do 1 part yellow, 3 parts violet. So let's pretend this is 3 parts violet. I'm going to take 1 part yellow, mix it together, makes a horrible color. Put that right here. Now I know we use pencils a ton in class because pencils can be erased. Do not worry about paint. If you make an enormous error with paint, you have to let it dry. And then the next day we will go over it with white. You'll let that dry. And we'll check it out. And if it needs another coat of white, we can do that. But white is like our eraser. So it just takes a little bit of extra steps to fix anything that we mess up when we paint. But everything is completely fixable. And nothing to be overly worried about. Okay, we're all learning. I'm not expecting perfection. But I do want you to have effort so that it shows you care and that you are trying to learn a different craft and you're trying to make it look as nice as possible. See, if I let that like that, it would be a terrible grade. But if I come along, I smooth it out, try to make it even. I'm showing effort, which means you care, which is a beautiful thing. Like that right there, no bueno. Gotta go back over it. And then I have excess lines there I need to come back over, smooth it all out, so it's nice and even. Okay, so this is your color intensity. You're going to do the same thing with orange to blue. Then the last two pages are cool colors and warm colors. Cool colors are right here. They give you the answer. Do not do white or black. You probably need to use smaller brushes for this spot. So maybe you would make these look like a light blue, a dark blue. You could have green letters with the light blue on top. You could have some violet maybe down here. You need to stay inside the lines. And then the warm colors, the very last page, they give you the answers right here. Yellow, yellow, orange, orange, red, orange, and red. Paint inside the lines neatly. Again, use a small brush or even a skinnier brush. We do have detail brushes. Only yellow, yellow, oranges, orange, red, orange, and red. There should be no black. There should be no white, no pink, only the warm colors. When you are finished with this, you will turn it in and it will be a quiz grade. And it's based on correctness and neatness. So I wish you the best. Take your time. You cannot start painting your sculpture until your paint packet is complete.